How to donate a car to charity and get a tax deduction. Do some good, save on income tax, get more garage space. Giving Tuesday, the first Tuesday after Thanksgiving week, created in 2012 to encourage people to do some good by, say, volunteering or giving to charity. If you own a car that you don't need and you, you have a tax bill you'd like to reduce, consider doing good for donating your car to charity. You'll get extra space in your garage and a tax deduction too. As with all things taxable, charitable auto donations are somewhat complicated. You'll need to be sure that you can in fact deduct your donation from your income at tax time. You'll also have to figure out the value of the car and in some cases provide an appraisal. The standard deduction tax law has nothing against donating cars, boats, and even dump trucks to charity, and many charitable causes will accept cars and other motor vehicles as a donation. Some will even tow them away for you. The main problem with claiming a deduction for a donation car is overcoming the standard deduction. Everyone gets a standard deduction and it's a whopper $25,900. Joint filers $19,400 for head of household and $12,950 for single filer, and those married filing separately for the 2022 tax year. The taxpayer who are 65 or older or blind can add another $1,400, $1,750 if filing as a single head of household. The standard deduction will be even bigger in 2023 because it's adjusted for inflation. The standard deduction for married couple filing jointly for tax year 2023 rises to $27,700 for single taxpayer, and married taxpayer filing separately it will be $13,850. A big standard deduction is a good thing because it reduces your taxable income, trims your tax bill, but 90% of taxpayers don't have enough deduction to get more than the standard deduction. Consider a married couple in 2022 who have $6,000 in other deductions. If they donate a car for $4,000, they will have $10,000 of deductions, which is great but far less than the standard deduction for joint filers. They would be better off taking the much larger standard deduction and be content with a little extra garage space. How much it worth? Let's say, however, that you expect do to have enough in medical expenses, state and local taxes, and other charitable donations to make itemizing worthwhile. In this case, you will need to put a price tag on the car for tax purposes. Typically, charities simply sell the car you donate and pocket the proceeds. If that's the case, then you can only deduct the amount that the charity received for sale. If you think your car is worth $4,000 and the charity sells it for $2,000, the charity must send 90 ADC, which will tell you how much your car sold for. If the charity sells the 500 or less, you can deduct 500 or your car fair value, whichever is it lower. If your car is valued at $600 and the charity sells it for $400, you can deduct $500.